question. Mm, I think robots now is used for every purpose in life. They can use robots for serve people in life, such as cleaning house, uh, serve in the restaurant or in the hotel, uh, serve as a receptionist. And I think robots is more important. And I think maybe in the future, robots will replace humans.
Ah, interesting. First person to say that. Okay, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Let's move on now and speak a little bit more about what robots will be doing in the future. So here's an opportunity to speak a little bit more and talk about this quote. Science of today is the technology of tomorrow. I think we've probably heard this before. What does it mean to you? Just let me know. Okay. Hi, Hong. What do you think that quote means to you?
Yes, I think what is true.
Hmm.
Mm, Science of today is technology of tomorrow. Uh, in the future, yes, um, the life is very developed, and science is true. Um, people, people more, are more and more more and more invent.
Hmm. Sure. I guess what we imagine sometimes comes true through science. Okay, great. Thanks, Hong. Hi, Hong. What do you think that quote? You sound like the future robots will replace humans.
Yes, and I agree with this quote.
Hmm.
It means the science of today means the study about the science will help us to develop the technology of tomorrow, and the robots will help us to do anything about in life. So that
Yeah,
I agree with this quote.
definitely. I think we've seen lots of science fiction movies, and a lot of the science fiction actually ends up becoming a reality.
Yes.
Thanks, Wong. Good point. Good job. Hi, Min. What do you think of that quote? What does it mean to you? Hi, Mon. Are you here?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Um, the science of today is the technology of tomorrow. Uh, this call mean that the science of today is the basic is the fundamental up for the development of the science technology in the future.
So things have come true. Good. All right, man. Leon, what do you think of that quote? What does it mean to you?
Uh, I think that the invention of the machine now can become true in the future, and it will improve as well as help people in the future.
Yeah, yeah. Like, who knows?
By the
People.
product now can product and the dream now can become true in the future.
Sure, sure. So people thought about flying one day, and now we are flying, right? In airplanes. Good. Thanks, son. And great. What does that mean to you? Quote.
In my opinion, this code means that our the science today is very modern. Yes, we have many modern inventions and modern things that were useful for us. Yes, and maybe in the future it will be a more modern. Or these things will be more modern than now. That because of the technology is also more modern than now too. So we can
Right.
invent things that makes our life become more comfortable. Yes, and uh, robots is also an example. Yes, now robots they are known like um, very a very modern invention, but it but it but it isn't used by people all over the world. But I believe that in the future it will replace humans. That it
Sure.
will be used
Sure.
by every
Sure.
people. Yes, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. Good points, guys. Good job, everybody. Let's move on now to today's vocabulary, where we have 6 new words to learn. First, I'd like you to listen to me and then repeat the word when I call on you. Artificial, productive, versatile, malfunction, accurately, complicated. Okay, Juan, would you please read those back to me?
Yes. Artificial, productive, versatile, malfunction, accelerate, accurately, complicated.
Okay, good job. On number 3, say versatile. Can you
Versatile,
repeat number 3? Yeah, versatile.
versatile,
Good, excellent. And number 5, accurately.
accurately.
Good, good work, Juan. Thank you very much. Juan, could you please repeat those back to me?
Yes, artificial, productive, versatile, malfunction, accurately, communicated.
Good job. Nice work. And Min, would you please repeat those back?
Yeah, artificial, productive, versatile, malfunction, accurately, complicated.
Good job. Nice work. On?
Yes. Uh, artif artificial, pro productive, vers versatile, malfunction, accurate, complicated.
Good job. Joy, would you please repeat those back?
Yes. Artificial, productive, versatile, malfunction, accurately, complicated.
Good job. Nice work, guys, on the pronunciation here today. Good job. Let's move on to the second part where you will choose a word, define it, and then make a sentence with that word. For example, robots can be significantly more productive than humans. Robots can be significantly more productive than humans. Okay, so let's see. Let's start off with Huang. Would you please pick a word?
Artificial. I think artificial means something made by something is made by man.
Yeah, definitely like a robot. Yes, it's artificial. Good. And a sentence?
Mm, uh, in the modern life, there are many
Hmm? Uh, did you finish the sentence? Hong, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I didn't hear the whole sentence. Can you start it again?
In modern life, there are many artificial something such as robots.
Yeah, there are many artificial things such as robots.
Yes.
Sure. Good job. Excellent. Hong, would you please pick a word?
Yes, I choose number six, complicated.
Okay.
It means it's very complex. It means it has many. It can do many tasks in at the same time. And
Sure.
my sentence is robot can do complicated tasks.
A robot can do complicated tasks. Yes, very good. Excellent job. And Mint, how about your word? Could you pick a word?
Yeah, I chose productive. Productive is that mean something is productive. That's something can produce too much, able to produce. That's
Yeah,
right.
able to produce many of something. You're very productive at work. You can be productive making things because you make a lot of it. Sure, good. How about a sentence with that word in it?
I give you a sentence.
Hmm?
Uh, Robot is much more productive than humans because it's automatically.
Because it's automatic. Yeah, it doesn't get tired. It doesn't wear out like a human does. Good. Good job, man. An, could I have your word, please?
I chose number four, malfunction. Um, Malfunction, it means that some machines is broken down or out of work. And my sentence is um, my my computer malfunctioned, so it print out wrong data.
Yeah, my computer malfunctioned, so it printed out wrong data or data. Good job, An. All right, guys, nice job on these sentences and the words definitions. Gui, could I have your word, please?
Yes, I choose um, versatile.
Good.
Yes, versatile means able to adapt or be adapt to many different functions or activities.
Yes, somebody can be versatile, very versatile. Good.
Yes, and my sentence is soup is versatile enough to be eaten at every meal.
Sure. Yeah, why not? Soups can be versatile. Absolutely. And Hong, we have one extra word. Could you define accurately and use it in a sentence?
Yes, I think accurately means exactly, in an exact way.
Yes.
And
Accurately.
my sentence is the article article ac- uh, the article accurately reflects public opinion.
Okay, the article accurately reflects public opinion. Very good sentence. Good job. Nice work, guys. Impressed with these sentences. Good job. And the definitions were right on. Here are a couple of a phrase and a collocation. We're getting away from idioms a little bit. And we want to conduct an experiment, basically to organize and or do a particular experiment. You're conducting an experiment. Example, scientists have conducted an experiment in robotics. And a phrase that we sometimes say, carry out. Basically, that is to do and complete a task. So an example sentence here is, a survey is now being carried out nationwide. So use one or the other, the phrase or the collocation, and make a sentence. Okay? Juan, could you start off, pick one and make a sentence?
Yes. Scientists carry out an experiment.
Sure. Scientists carry out an experiment or experiments. Good. Good sentence. Hi, Min. What can I do for you, Min? Min? You had your hand up? Your question?
Yeah, I don't understand the word experiment. What does it mean?
Oh, okay. For instance, let's say in a science class, I don't know if you guys have science class, you might do an experiment where you light something on fire to see what color it burns. So you're just like doing something to find out something. You're doing a particular type of scientific research or something to either prove something right or prove something wrong. You're doing an experiment. Does that help a little bit?
Is that the child work?
Yeah, like trial work. Is that what the word you just said? Trial? Trial work? Yeah, basically. What scientists do to either prove something right or wrong. Experiment. Okay?
Thank you. I understood.
Sure. Sure, good. Hi, Vaughn. Could you make a sentence with one or the other?
Yes, I choose number one. Scientists have conducted an experiment in artificial intelligence of robots.
Good. Excellent. And okay, Min, which one do you want to make a sentence with now? Your sentence, Min? Hi, Min, can you make a sentence?
Yeah. Uh, I have to carry out my homework tonight.
Sure. Yep. You have to carry out your homework tonight. On, could I have your sentence, please?
Yeah, I choose number one. Conduct an experiment. My sentence is, new luxury car is conducted an experiment by him. My sentence, new luxury car is conducted an experiment by him.
Okay. A new luxury car has conducted an experiment by him. I would maybe instead of say by him, say
Asking,
by Lexus or something like that. Instead of saying him, give a name of a company or something. Okay, makes it a little bit more.
or
Yeah, it makes it
another sentence, yeah. He has conducted an experiment in new car.
sure. Yeah, that's a little better
Yeah.
word order. Good. Thanks, An. And Goy, your sentence, please.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I choose carry out. Yes. My sentence is uh, he carried out the mission successfully.
Carried out his mission successfully. All right. Good work. Okay, guys. Let's move on now to today's structure. This is nothing complicated. You guys have probably seen things as easy as this. We have some of, many of, many of, much of, plus the, this, or that, or my, plus a noun. For instance, if you can make it about robots, that's great. If you have a sentence with something else, that's fine too. Here's an example. Robots can help us do some of our complicated tasks. So that it is, some of our complicated tasks. Okay? Let's see your sentences. Hong, could you make one sentence, please?
Yes. When I was student, I must do some of my homework.
Sure, I must do some of my homework. Or all of it.
Yes.
Good. Hong, your sentence, please.
Um, robots can do much of complex. Maybe next teacher. Maybe
I would use robots can do many of different complex things that humans cannot do.
yes.
Or many, yeah.
Robot can do many of different complex things that humans cannot do.
Perfect. Good job, Juan. Nice sentence. And Min, how about you? Do you have a sentence with this structure?
Yeah. Robot cannot do many of human complicated work.
Yeah, they can do complicated work, but I would say maybe robots
It
cannot
cannot
do
enough.
any of the human emotion tasks. Like they don't have emotions yet. They can do complicated things, but they can't do things that like emotions. You can't have a psychiatrist robot, right? But you can have a robot that can make a car. So that's a complicated task. You understand the difference? So if you just use emotions, that'll be perfect. Okay, great. An, how about your sentence, please?
Robots brings us many advantages that laborers cannot do.
Yeah, many of advantages. Yep, good. Excellent. And Goy, your sentence, please.
Yes. mm, some of some of the dangerous work can be done by robots.
Yeah, some of the dangerous work can be done by robots. All right, guys, nice work. Think about this structure. Think about the idioms, the collocation and the phrases, and think about the vocabulary and the sentences you made. In our discussion at the beginning of class about robots and science and technology, and let's put it into a brief conversation where we will talk about basically one role and act it out with your partner. So role one, you are the manager at a factory. You want to install robots in the factory. You believe that they can replace humans. Okay, it's been done, so we know it works. Try to convince your employee that you are right. Role two. So this will be student two. You are an employee in a factory, and you don't want to install robots. Try to convince your manager that you are right. So obviously because you want to keep your job and you don't want to be replaced by a robot. So role one, the manager wants to install, convince the employee that you're right. Role two, you don't want the robots installed. So let's try this out. Huang, how about you be role one, and Vong, you be role number two. Let's see what you guys come up with. Go ahead.
Yes. Hello, Hương.
So now I am a manager.
Yes.
You are an employee.
Yes.
Okay.
Why do you want to install robot in my factory?
Yes, the first thing, robots is very productive, and they can do everything they can do, and do.
Okay.
They can't be tired. People so many things will be tired.
Yes.
The good robot.
Yes.
And invention in more and more developed. I think in the future, robot will replace men and
Okay.
what do you think?
Yes, but I think if you use robot, it will cost a lot, and it will affect in your benefit. And so that I don't think you should install robots. What do you think?
I think robot not only have help us do everything. When robot work, people uh, have free time to people have many free time and can spend time to uh, our life, our family, hobby, and something like that. We can't we can't be worried about what about you?
Yes, I think robots can do a lot of jobs for us, but I think it costs a lot of money and it will affect in our profits. So that I don't want to install robots in the factory.
So when you're tired, you can work or robot can work. You think? Do you think so?
Yes, I think a robot can do in a tired condition better than me. And what about the quality of work? Do you think the robots can do better than me?
Yes, I think if we invent intelli- intelligent robot, robot can do everything. Place dangerous thing, something like that. Uh, You
Yes.
can do dangerous thing, the bomb, explore, something like that. Do you
Yes.
agree?
Yes. But in certain tasks, maybe robot can do in a lot of things, but it can do the thing that you program for robot. Uh, and the other thing you don't program for robot, the robot cannot do. So what do you think about that?
Okay, I think now people, I think now robot can do that, but in the future, I think robot can do that. I think so. I believe it.
Yes, that's all.
Uh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Hi, can you guys hear me? Okay. Think about what, the role one, for instance, the manager. He's trying to put a robot in, but maybe he's not trying to replace the employee. Maybe he's just trying to help the employee. And think about it from this point. This was some really good arguments here from Fong about, why not to. So remember, you're trying to convince. Okay, An, how about you be role number one? You're the manager. And Goi, you're the employee, role two.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm employee. Mhm. Yeah.
No, An, you're going to be the manager. You're role one. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Goi?
Hello, Mr. Joy.
Yes, hi.
Yes. I would like you um to make to make produce robots for me. So um I the reason I would like you to make robot because robot is very useful for people. It can help people to do all housework, to help a person, um, everything, and especially it can do heavy work. It can bring many advantages for people. Um, it also make our life become modern and become uh, faster than in the past. Um, and another idea is that robot even can become our friend, um, and it is um, better to spend less time for coursework. So what do you think?
Mm, Yes, in my opinion, I also think that robots is very useful, but I think that uh, we mustn't we mustn't use the robot. Yes, I don't want to install robots in the factory. Yes, you all know robots are very useful. It helps us to do a lot of things. But I think we must work on our own. Yeah. Because when we have robots, maybe so, it may be sometimes dangerous too. Maybe have some when they have some technical problems, it can be dangerous. It may explode or can't work anymore. So we can so we so that can only work on our own. Yeah, and I also think that when we install robot in the factory, robots will do all the work that maybe all the employees will maybe always depend on the robots. They don't want to do anything. So everybody will become lazy. And when we get the salary, the money will not hand our money that we made. That was the money that the robot made. Yeah. And I think that to install the robots in the factory is not a good idea. It must work. Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you
Point.
think?
Good.
Why do you
Yeah,
think
good points.
robot is?
Sorry.
Why do you think that? Why do you think robots is dangerous? I am not clear about your idea for this point.
Yes. All those is very useful, but maybe the robots when it was being invented, um, maybe it may have some technical problems. Yes, I said that it's sometimes, not always. Yeah, sometimes dangerous.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay.
yes, but
Good.
okay.
Good job. Excellent. Nice work, guys. I like that one. That was good. Good roles here, guys. They're difficult, and you did this in another language, so very good for your efforts there. Let's go over your assessments, and I think tonight's class was great. I like this size group. It's very good to teach in a smaller group, especially when it's time to have a conversation. There wasn't much to say about your pronunciation other than that it's good. I would focus more on the word order so that you can get your sentences to come out more clearly, but you are saying the words very well. Today's vocabulary, everybody did a great job. I really enjoyed hearing you pronounce the words, and your sentences were good, very good. Grammar was good too. It wasn't the easiest, but because I had different selections, many of, much, some of, all this different things to pick from. But you picked just one, and you made a good sentence out of it. So good job there, guys. What we gained today, again, we were talking about, do you think robots will replace humans? So the vocabulary was sort of related to robots, or more like science, I would say. Conduct an experiment. was a collocation, and we talked about that, what an experiment meant. And then phrasal verb, carry out. Then we used, again, like I said, some of, many of, and much of. Then we had a conversation about whether robots would replace humans. It wasn't exactly that, because it was just a conversation about a manager wanting to put robots in a factory. They don't always have to replace humans. They can help them in a factory. As you could see in one of the pictures, the robot was there and the worker was still there too. So I think it's all about balancing. All right, let's finish up for you here. Take note of what you want to improve on most: pronunciation, grammar, or vocabulary. I say go in the order of pronunciation first, grammar second, and vocabulary last. And then look at these recommendations. Practice nouns in articles, OT35. I highly recommend that one. And that internet thing, 0351. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Take care.